All right, this is a quick review of the Osprey Aoede. I believe that's how you say it. I could be wrong. Let's see. This bag is actually really quite nice, although it is not perfect. I own a number of Osprey bags, and I must say they're getting very close to making a perfect bag, but this one isn't quite it. Now, what are the things I like? Let's start with the first. It does have a front pocket, and it is padded with a nice kind of microfiber feeling. If you need to store sunglasses or a phone in there, it should be at least scratch protected. One of the only negatives is that it does go fairly deep and can be, if you stick things in there, can be a little difficult to get out. Additionally, while it is a lighter gray, honestly a brighter color, a green or a orange or something might have been helpful because it makes actually looking inside there easier to see. Otherwise, the only other pocket, you'll notice that it does have padding on the back. It does have a nice strap that you can move to either side via this attachment. You just put that through. It does have a nice large pocket on the shoulder strap. You can keep various items, your hand sanitizer, lip balm, keys. I've even been able to fit my Galaxy S24 in there if there's nothing else in there. It's bulky, but it will fit. So it's a fairly large pocket. That's basically it. There are no water bottle pockets on the outside. And if you go into the main pocket, it is bright, very easy to see. It has a space for a tablet or a small laptop, and it is padded. And it does have an inner zippered pocket. Now, what you will see, hopefully from my video, is that while this pocket is nice, it does share that same microfiber with the interior or outside pocket. So obviously you're not going to want to put anything hard in here that might damage any glasses or phone that you put in the outside pocket. Additionally, what you might not be able to tell is this bag does not expand much at all to actually get into. Like, you have to basically open it all the way to get into anything. It's kind of a drawback, but not, not completely bad. It's meant for, quick jaunts in the city, maybe work, keep a tablet and an e-reader or something like that, and maybe some other things. But you're probably not, unless you really devote the interior to maybe a tablet and nothing else. You can fit a water bottle in here, but it's going to be a tight fit, especially if it's like an Algene or an Awala or something like that. Additionally, the one major drawback to this that I can't understand is they did not put a lanyard for keys or anything like that in any of the pockets. That just doesn't make sense to me. How you have a pocket that's meant for, odds and ends, and you don't put a lanyard. Every other Osprey bag I have, including hiking bags, have that in their pockets, and it just doesn't make sense to me that a city bag would not. So that's it. That's my review. It's probably a 4.5. I give 4.5 stars just because it does what Osprey wants it to do. It's just they could have had a perfect bag if they had only done that one thing.
What's up, team? Checking out this new sling bag from Osprey. It's called the Aoede. This is black on black, obviously. A cool color scheme. So this is a 6.5 liter bag, so only about the size of like a iPad Pro 12 or so. Would fit easily in here. Inside material is just a little bit finer nylon than what you see on the outside. And I say nylon, I think it's a little bit more complicated than that because this is their sustainable stuff. So I believe a good bit of it's recycled, but I'm sure you can explore the tag yourself. If it happens to come like mine did with this unrouted, it's pretty easy. So this kind of clasp, you just fold like that and then pass it through. I'm sure there's a name for it, but it's a kind of a common feature on military rucksacks have clasped sort of with a device like that. Doesn't look like that though. The ones I've seen anyway. I thought from a picture, if you look at this in isolation, it looks like it zips into 2 straps. It doesn't, just a pocket. It's probably great for cards or something that you might want to have out, especially if you're using this riding a bike. But good size webbing. It's not like their ultralight stuff. It's a little bit more sturdy than that. It's still pretty light. Functional pockets. This is not a pass-through pocket. It's got its own chamber. You know, they look like they would connect. And plenty big enough if you wanted to adapt this into something with a hydration system. That would work too. Anyway, another great bag from Osprey. These guys are pros.